to our panelists. Today, we have on our show, we have Pattabhi Ram Kommareddy, who is the national spokesperson of the TDP. We also have Rahul Ishwar, an activist, joining us. Karthik, Yellapragada is also joining us, the spokesperson of YSRCP. Well, first, I'm going to be coming across Mr. Kommareddy to you. Do you think it's right for a temple land which legitimately belonged to the temple to now be given away to a hotel which is going to be serving non-veg and kebabs, as the complainant has said? Do you think it's going to hurt the astha of the millions of devotees of Tirupati?
Meghna, good evening to you and to my fellow panelists. See, first of all, we should understand that the initial land allotment done by the YSRCP in 2021 to the same Oberoi Hotel group is at Alipiri. Any Hindu devotee across the globe knows the sanctity of Alipiri. Alipiri is the place from where the actual pilgrimage to the abode of Lord Venkateshwara starts. That is the point at which people, start their yatra on footsteps to the top of the Tirumala hill. That is how holy that place is. How can the previous government allot land at such a holy place called Alipiri to the Oberoi Hotel? First, they should answer to that. We are trying to correct the mistake.
But Mr. Kommareddy, is it true that the TDP is saying that the land to the north is sacred, but land to the south is not sacred? Is that the contention?
See, what I'm trying to say is the point at which the initial land allotment was done is right at the point of Alipiri. That is a very holy place.
Okay.
They have hurt the sentiments of crores of Hindus across the globe. It is on the demand of various Hindu organizations and Hindu devotees and pilgrims that the Chandrababu Naidu's government, the NDA government, had acted and had tried to and had corrected the blunder committed by the YSRCP.
So the land that you've given now is not holy.
They had no faith.
The land you've given now is not holy. Mr. Kommareddy, is that the
land
contention?
which was allotted, the land
to the south now, which has been given,
the land
is not
which
holy?
was allotted currently is quite far away from the previous land that was allotted. It was not at the footsteps of the point from where the actual pilgrimage starts. See, we all know how.
Mr. Kommareddy, I asked you the three questions. The same question three times. You didn't give me an answer.
No, I gave you a straight answer. The land which was allotted currently is quite far away from the initial land that was allotted by the YSRCP.
Okay.
They have committed a blunder.
Let me take it to the YSRCP.
The YSRCP government.
Karthik, Yellapragada, what the TDP is doing is correcting your wrongs. Let's listen into the YSRCP also. Karthik, TDP is correcting your wrongs, and the fact is, the person who has made the complaint
to victimize the Hindus.
They would not have answers.
Okay, we'll just come to you, but let Karthik also have a say in this. Karthik, is it true that the person who is a complainant, yes, he is the former TDP, the Temple Trust's chairperson, however, he's also a YSRCP politician? Why should we trust him?
Here, the point here, Meghna, you asked the right question. Is this not sacred? They couldn't give an answer, objective answer. You'll have to allow me a couple of minutes here. I'll lay down a chronological order of things. The point here is the land today, the allotting to Oberoi Hotels, that is a TTT owned land. As simple as that. The land that we allotted in YSRCP's government was not TTD land. That's on record. Ask them to prove. The second point is today the distance is 2.5 kilometers what way they have provided, where the previous one was 4.5 kilometers, which was away. And again, Meghna, technically speaking, this is in urban limits. In the previous government, we gave it in the rural limits, which was in the tourism jurisdiction or in the realm. The main question today is, why are TTD lands given for a private affair where they eat chickens, kebabs, all of that, where that's a holy place? I'll admit on record, when we gave the lands, there was a huge protest and all these saints, yogis have come and we were trying to reconcile and we lost. Secondly, Meghna,
Mr. Kommareddy, you are muted right now. Please do listen out to what Karthik has to say. We'll come back to you. Karthik,
absolutely.
Continue.
And then 1,500 crores is worth land. And I think we can't put a price to God's land because it's God's land. Why TTD, God's land, is given to private affair? Not this time, Meghna. 50 acres in TDP, in Mr. Chandrababu Naidu's turn earlier as well. They've given it. Why was Geo 21 issued under the barracks? Why was it rushed? I repeat it again. It's a pity for the state of Andhra Pradesh where Mr. Pawan Kalyan, who is acting to be having that saffron probe on his attire and saying all about Sanatan Dharma, where his own, the whole tourist department comes under his own Janasena's aspect. Now, where is he? He actually cleansed the temple steps. Now, where is he? The question is simple.
Well, he's formed penance also during the entire controversy of the laddus.
They come whenever they have a political benefits. Now the question is very, very, very simple and objective. TTD land is being given for private affair. That can never be given. On the other side, far away from Tirupati, a little far away, there is revenue land. This is important point, Meghna. There is revenue land where near the airport, there were many acres. Why can't they give that?
There is
That's a 5-star hotel.
Value revenue land which has now been swapped off for low value land is the YSRCP's contention. But Rahul,